exclusions. This is new in 4.13 as well, and this is a brilliant way of actually being able to reduce the number of items that are shown to you as findings. So at the moment I'm on the findings page, and if I was looking at the say these top 3 items here marked with real-time protection was disabled, and I'd established that these actually were not relevant to my investigation and that I wanted to exclude them from the investigation, I can right-click on them and come to the exclude option from the right click, or as before with findings, what I could do is actually select all 3 of these. Let's go for the 3 real-time malware protection disabled. The bulk action bar popped up down at the bottom for me here, telling me that 3 items have been selected. So now I'm going to exclude those, all 3 of those in one go by taking that option here. And the window pops up inviting me to decide on the exclusion rule here. As you can see, there's a 3-step process, or there are 3 options to exclude by. The first one that I'm invited to consider is whether or not I want to exclude by the path of the item or by the item itself. And in the little brackets afterwards, I can see how many items will be affected by choosing either one of these options. Very handy tooltips on each of these. You can see excluded by gives you a definition there of what is meant by that. So in this particular case, I'm going to decide that I'm going to remain with excluding this by the path. So only the items at this path will be excluded. I can then choose the scope of my exclusion. So do I want to exclude these findings just from the case that we're working in? And the case name is listed right here for me. Or do I want to exclude from anywhere within compromised org, which is the organization that we're working in right now? I'm going to select organization. And then finally, I have the ability to exclude by the target itself. So the target itself at the moment has defaulted to all assets in this case, or I could just exclude from the individual asset, and the name of the asset is listed underneath. So I'm going to leave it on all assets, and I'm going to hit exclude. So I get a message at the top here telling me that a rule is created and 6 findings have been excluded. I can undo at this stage if I need to from here, or I can close from this position. So what's happened there is those 6 items have been removed from my findings table, which is what we're looking at right now. And if I come over to the secondary menu and select exclusions, I'll now see a list of all of the exclusions included in my case right now.